Hey everybody, Yehuda Sunshine, head of PR at Odix here. I'm with our CTO, Omri Eytan, and we're here to talk about FileWall's Type Filter. Omri, can you tell us a little bit about FileWall's Type Filter and how it helps block malware and prevent zero-day attacks?
Yeah, sure. Let me quickly share my screen and we'll go through it. Okay, so the FileWall Type Filter is a part of our policies object. It allows the system admin to configure which files are allowed to come into the organization and which will be blocked and will not be allowed to enter the user's inbox. So the first thing to do in our app when working with the type filter is to decide on the work mode, whether you want to work in blacklist mode, where you allow all the files except for those that you will mention in the box, or do you want to work in whitelist mode, where you block all the files except for those that you allow in the box. I can tell you that we at Odix work in a whitelist mode and enable only a very small subset of files that we deemed needed for business. And once we decide on the operation method, we can start to define the exceptions. So if I were in blacklist mode that allows everything, I would want to exempt, for example, we have a category of dangerous files that contains a lot of extensions of known threat vectors and files that have no business being sent over an email, executables, batch files, Python scripts, certain PowerPoint templates and documents. So we have ready-made categories that allow to easily add and remove file types either by extension or by the category. So in this case, when I'm working in a blacklist, then I want to allow everything except for dangerous file types. This is resembling the way that Microsoft work with their type filter. The other way to work would be to use the whitelist and block everything except for known good file types, for example, documents. So I will add Word documents, Adobe PDF, PowerPoint. There is one type of PowerPoint template that although we have categorized it as dangerous, it still is a PowerPoint template and a document. I will allow images as well. And usually we also in our environment allow text files, and so this allows the admin to really curb the attack surface that they're exposing. They can also set different policies with different file types to different users and groups in the organization, so that certain users might be allowed to receive additional file types. For example, IT support might be able to receive additional file types that accounting department should not receive. And this can all be set with FileWall by policy. The type filter is also enforced on embedded and nested files. So if a file is embedded in a Word document or in an EML message file, or just in an archive, the CDR algorithm will find that file and the type filter will be applied on it. Hope this answers the question. Did I miss anything?
No, that was really super helpful, Omri. We really appreciate it. I think that was a really clear explanation on the firewall type filter. Thank you so much for your time, and we really appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon. All the
Sure.
best.
Cheers. Bye.